Mm-hmm.
Alesya, it has been a while since I have seen you. Can you tell right now, where are you?
As I remember, now I am in Hungary, and it's a very
Hungary, not
beautiful.
Romania? You have been in Romania several days ago.
Yes, no, not in Romania anymore. Romania also is a great country with very hard-kinded people, but now we are in Hungary, and we are in a small town near the border. We are in safety place, and this is the main important right now.
Who are we? Can you tell me about your
Me,
work?
my mother, and my daughter.
Mhm.
My husband and my father, they stayed in Kharkiv. They are volunteering right now. They help as they can.
Mhm. Can you tell me from the very beginning? So the war has started. What did you do next? So let's start with the 23rd of February.
23rd, it was that was we were thinking, but we were hoping that there won't be a war. And in the evening on 24th, on 5th a.m., at 5 a.m., we woke up with the explosions somewhere. And it was at the beginning, at 5:15 or something like this, 5:10 maybe. And the day we went to the bomb shelter, and my mother-in-law, she has a big house and a big safety place there. And 1 week, 7 days, we were there with me, my husband, my daughter, and her.
How old is your daughter? To our subscribers who have no idea.
For that moment, she was 8 months old. Now she is 9 months old.
Mine is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, at this age, she doesn't understand what is going on, and all this was like a big journey for her.
Mm-hmm. So you have stayed there for 1 week. At what point have you decided to leave Kharkiv?
On the 2nd of March, if I'm not mistaken, that was Wednesday, and my husband told me in the morning that I need to go to protect our baby, and we went.
I have seen the photo of the car. You didn't have several windows. What happened?
My parents, they live in the suburb of the city, and I don't remember actually on 5th day maybe or 4th day of the war, they bombing that suburb. There are no military objects in that suburb. They're just civilian people who live there, and they 3 I don't know how to say this, mini bombs, or I don't know how to say this in a correct way. One crashed the roof of my parents' house, and there are a big hole in the roof. And the second floor of their house, they lost windows, and one crushed the back window in the car. So we travel around Ukraine, Moldova, and Romania with the back window with this type scotch.
You have typed it, yeah.
Yes. But it was okay. Anyway, we were in a safe place, and that was okay.
I remember the moment when you have texted me that Katerina is not in touch, and we have tried to reach her, and I think it was about 12 hours. It was the day when the missile has hit the building, and thanks God she was in the basement. And the second scariest moment for me was when our love bus was hit, and it was crazy because my husband, he was talking on phone to Alexia at that time, and then we have heard the sound, and Dima was shouting that go hide somewhere. And when Alexei ran, he dropped the phone. So we had no idea if he made
If
it
he
or
is
not.
alive.
And we were looking at that phone, and when he has picked it up, his first say was like, sorry, boss, but the bus was gone. And we were so happy that he was okay. So it's crazy. We got lucky, as you know. We went for a vacation on February 18th. So we went for a vacation and became refugees. So yesterday was 1 month since our first forced trip, and every day my kid is asking when we are going to return to Kharkiv, and every day I keep telling her, like before I was telling her that tomorrow, now I'm telling her that soon, and she keeps asking how soon is soon, and she misses her room, her bed, her toys. And yesterday we went to buy her a toy, because like kids need toys. She's 3 years old, and when we were leaving for vacation, I haven't taken lots of toys because like 1 week vacation. So we went to the shop, and she said that, oh, I have the same one at home. Mommy, you don't need to buy it to me. I have the same at home. So, or have a similar one at home. So it's strange, a strange feeling. My mom and my brother are still in Kharkiv, and I worry about them. Several times they didn't have connection, they didn't have internet and a cell phone connection, because they were bombing in the area nearby, and they have hit the internet station, how they call it. So they got internet yesterday, they got it back, and I'm very, very happy, because when I can talk to them, I feel safer. And now she kind of has something similar to dormitory, in a sense that some people in their houses, they don't have central heating and water anymore. So she hosts now 2 families, I think 3 families, in whose apartments there is no central heating, and it is like 0 degrees Celsius in Kharkiv right now. So it is crazy. My babysitter in Inna, her husband, he went as a volunteer to actually fight. He has some army background. Right on the first date, she stays with us right now because it's not that fun to stay alone. And also it is not very easy to find an apartment in Poland. And yesterday, a piece of that bomb has hit her apartment. So they have lost a balcony, a window, and a wardrobe. And she's very upset because in that wardrobe, she had some souvenirs and also all the clothes. But they got lucky in a sense that in their balcony, they did some repair last year to make it warmer. So when this bomb has hit the balcony, like this material, it has kind of stopped it, so it didn't go through the whole building. So it's scary. But let's return to something positive. I know that right now in Warsaw, there are several our couples waiting for K1 visas, since US embassy has evacuated the embassy from Kiev to Warsaw.
That's true.
So one couple, they are waiting for a visa. I know that the lady and her 2 kids, they have evacuated. They are from a small town not far from Kharkiv, and they wait for the visa here. I also know another our couple, the lady. Alice, can you hear me? Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you and see you. The lady has evacuated to Holland to her fiancé. So we get some good news from our couples as well. And I know that you have been in touch with the majority of our female clients all the time.
Yes, ladies are incredible. They write me from the first day of war. Where are you? How are you? Are you in a safe place? And with most of ladies, we are in touch. That's true.
Yesterday, one of our clients, we have introduced him to his now wife 5 or 6 years ago, and they live in Chicago. He has just sent me an email that he has seen Alexei bus, and he would like to help him out. So how can he get in touch? And we have received so many emails. There was this very touching moment when everybody was so depressed. I think it was the 5th or the 6th day of war, and Katerina has started sharing all the emails that our clients and subscribers keep sending to us into our group in Telegram of Cupids. And she has sent not all the messages, because there are so many, but it was so touching. I cried. I cried a lot within the first week, and I was not even there. My family was there. My mother-in-law, she got out. She's a stubborn creature. She stayed for maybe 9 days, and after that she has evacuated. She's 73. My mother stayed, and it's crazy. You will laugh, my car has evacuated. You know?
Really?
Yes, my red car has evacuated. The accountant who works for my husband's company wanted to evacuate with her daughter, and they couldn't get gas. And in my car, I had a half full tank of gas, and I've told her that you should have it. You should go. So she has taken the car, she has taken her daughter, and actually on the way, she has picked up Ina, my babysitter, because she was alone, and I have asked Diana if she can have her, and they drove all the way to the west of Ukraine, and then they have crossed the border. So that's a lucky car. It has helped evacuating 2 ladies and a kid.
Yeah.
It was so strange. It is still so strange to have it here. And every time I see many cars with Ukrainian plates here in Warsaw, and every time I see them, I want to hug them and to cry. And not so long ago, I have seen a really, really beaten, very old Lada. I don't know how it made it all the way from Kharkiv, but I wanted to go and hug it. And it stands not far from the downtown. Alesya, ladies, Ukrainian ladies, our female members who are in touch with you, what are their plans for the future? Do they want to meet someone? Do they believe in love? Have their expectations about their partner changed?
First of all, of course, all ladies, they want to get a peace in Ukraine. This is the main desire of all ladies right now, because almost all ladies that I am connect with, they have someone stayed in Kharkiv or in some other cities of Ukraine. And of course, they worry about their families and mothers, usually mothers. And that ladies that communicated with me, they're open to meet someone, they are open to the new chapter of their life. And of course, they don't know how it goes, how life will change now. No one knows actually. But they are open for love. Yes, that's true.
I was talking to a lady because I did several posts on our social media to try to gather our female members and also maybe new ladies who follow us. And I had an interview with one lady, and you know her. She was your client as a psychologist. And I was talking to her, and she said that I have asked her a question, what type of men you would like to meet? And she said that, seriously, before the war, I would describe to you one guy, but now I just want to meet someone who is decent, someone who wants to have a family, who wants to have kids, someone who is serious, who is responsible, with whom I can build serious relationship, and with whom you can really live through good and bad times. And I hear it quite often. I was talking to another lady, and she is actually from Lugansk, so it is a second war for her. So she said that in 2014, when Russians have taken Lugansk, she evacuated to Kharkiv, and she said that she was evacuating with just her backpack. She couldn't take her suitcase with her because the bus was full with kids and families. So it was either someone takes a dog or a kid, or she takes her suitcase. So it was just her backpack with her computer and a pair of jeans. And she said that it was hard at first, but she has rebuilt her life in Kharkiv, and she actually liked it. She was renting an apartment with her roommate, also a girl from Donetsk region. And the night when they started bombing, she said that she had such a déjà vu. So they have just woken up early in the morning. They did some coffee, then they have packed backpacks. They have closed water in the apartment, and they hit the road. Last time I've talked to her, she was in Germany, but I don't know. She was in Romania, she was in Poland, she was in Bulgaria, so she was traveling quite a lot. She wants peace, and she wants to meet someone, yes, and she wants to settle. So she is just 25, and 2 wars. First as a teenager, second as a young woman. It's crazy. And I answered to many ladies. I had some Russian readers on my Instagram, and most of them have written me that Svetlana, no disrespect, but it is dangerous to be subscribed to a Ukrainian author, so we have to unsubscribe. Can you imagine that?
And what is dangerous about that?
I don't know, but the rumor has it right now you can be imprisoned in Russia for even pressing like to a post. For us in Ukraine, it is impossible to understand it because Ukraine is an independent country. So it was kind of strange to read those messages. Alesya, let's talk a little bit more about love.
Yes.
I have filmed several videos telling that we will continue spreading love, and we will do introductions in Western Europe, and we are adding just one extra stage. So our matchmaking process still stands. And of course, we can't conduct introductions in Kharkiv at the moment, but we all hope and dream to return to it pretty soon. And we will need to get the new love bus. Maybe white this time, but I still hope to get chocolate.
Maybe red one.
A red one. Alexei will be happy. Maybe a red one. So we are adding the stage of a Zoom date and a few weeks of texting. It's not going to be online dating. It's not like meeting someone random on internet. We still will conduct a match, we will conduct all the interviews, but we hope that prior to flying to, let's say, Prague, Warsaw, Budapest, Vienna, or wherever the lady is located at the moment, a gentleman and the lady can actually talk on Zoom, maybe several times, and exchange a few messages. So that they can meet offline in 2-3 weeks after this initial introduction by Zoom. What do you think about it? Because people right now can claim that, oh, you were telling that online dating is evil, and now you want to introduce people by Zoom.
I want to say that you're absolutely right, that online dating and what we are going to try to make right now, because online dating is when you communicate with someone, you doesn't know nothing about that person, and in our case, you will message, you will text, you will have video calls, you will have real conversations with a real person you have a real information about. So it's a very different things. We can't compare it.
Yes, you are introduced to a lady who was pre-selected for you after numerous interviews.
Yes.
And she knows basic information about you, you know.
Yes, and this information is real information.
Okay, some guys can claim that they are better texting, or they're not very good in Zoom dating.
You can have just an online date, like real date, but online. Like we are communicating now with you, and it's almost like we are together in our office. Let's imagine this.
Yes, but again, we know each other well, so it is easy for us to connect.
Of course, of course, of course. But if people want to find something in common, they will try and they will make their best to find it.
I was thinking, we have already tested this format a little bit during the lockdown. We have a coaching package that includes extra coaching hours and several Zoom introductions. And we have recommended this package for gentlemen who haven't been dating for a while and for whom it will be important to improve their flirting skills and actually how to talk to women. Because we have faced it when gentlemen travel over to Ukraine, they go out on dates with our female clients. And for example, this is the first date in 5 years, in 10 years ever. And of course, they sabotage these first several dates because if you haven't been dating, it is strange to imagine that you will go out with 3 people and you will manage to build a relationship if you have 0 dating skills. So it is a good idea. First of all, we will offer more introductions because we expected that men and some women will sabotage some Zoom dates. So we will offer more introductions than we usually do in our offline packages. And also the goal of this online introduction is to bring this acquaintance offline. So I believe that like with online dating and also with Zoom dates, it's just a tool to expand your pool of candidates and to meet offline. So the final goal has to be to meet offline. And if people do it right, if they do not expect crazy chemistry, because
of course,
regardless if you're meeting offline or online for the first time, to expect like sparkles, butterflies in the stomach, that's crazy and a bit naive.
Yes, I agree. And I think for Ukrainians, life changed a lot. For last almost 1 month, we communicate only online with each other. Actually, we haven't the chance to see each other, see our friends, or even relatives. So we communicate only online, and now we are really good in it.
Of course, you can't build a relationship online. So
of course. But we're talking about starting the communication.
Yes, the goal is to actually meet offline. And if the gentleman considers meeting a Ukrainian lady through us, we have to warn that you have to plan a trip to Western Europe, maybe 3-4 weeks after your first Zoom date. Because you don't need to create an army of pen friends. And trust me, a serious lady who wants to meet someone, she won't be investing her time into 6 months of online communication. But in this situation, and you will have to travel to meet a potential match, yes, I believe it is appropriate to have a Zoom date and to actually get to know each other.
That's true.
Alesya, what else can you say about Hungary? What are your plans? Do you believe that we will introduce 100 more couples?
I have a dream. That's all I can say. I have a dream that we will return back home as soon as possible. We are ready to sit in the car and drive from even now at this moment. But
and you have all the windows now.
Yes. Thanks to Romanian people, we have all windows in our cars. So people are gorgeous, and I hope that we will continue our spreading love in Kharkiv as we used to do this, and we will introduce a lot of people there at Kharkiv, the Ukrainian Kharkiv. And this is my dream, and I think that a lot of people will share this dream with me.
I hope that we will continue introducing ladies and gentlemen in Kharkov. I also believe that this format of introducing Ukrainian ladies who are in Western Europe to our clients will also work, because prior so many ladies have reached out to us and we are saying no because we were conducting all the dates only in Kharkov. And of course, we understood that she won't be flying from Germany to Kharkov.
Yes.
So,
but even now, I can say that we have a few ladies in Germany who lives in Germany and who lives in Italy, for example. So even now we have them.
Yes, because they wanted to be in our database. They have friends who wanted to be matched, and it's all very strange. It feels surreal. I yesterday got the car seat for my daughter because we had a car seat in my car, but they have left it somewhere in the middle of Ukraine, give a drive to someone else. So I had to get a new one because I hope that I will have to drive all the way back home. So I got it yesterday. I believe in the new format. I feel excited to introduce more couples. You can't even imagine this, I'm telling not to you, but to our subscribers. You can imagine how much inspiration we got from our clients whom we have matched over the years. When I was seeing our couples, beautiful couples with new babies, newborns, walking the streets in their cities. Hello, Alesya. Hello. Waving Ukrainian flags and supporting Ukraine. Our couple on tiny island, Guam, even they have made a party there. They have organized it, and our female client, who just became a mother, she has given several interviews to really spread the word about Ukraine and what is really going on. And so many other couples, they have been really supportive, and it has been a huge inspiration. I think all their messages and emails, they have reminded me how many people we have introduced over the years. I've got an email from a lady. She was among one of the first couples I have matched. So she's married for 12 years already to her now husband, and they live in Switzerland. And I couldn't imagine that she still has my email, and she was thinking about me, about Diolli cupids, and it was very inspiring.
Yes, people are inspiring. That's true.
Alesya, do you think that now people will be more smart about their dating choices? Or do you think that, unfortunately, they will still try to look for someone with big breasts or who is 1 meter and 85 centimeters tall?
I can say that I hope people will be smarter, but I'm not sure about that, actually.
I hope that the lockdown and
hello,
I'm here. Can you see me?
I
hope that
I hear you, but I don't see you.
And the war has taught so many singles that it doesn't matter much how big her boobs are or how tall is he, if you will be forced to start from the very beginning, or to stay in one apartment for weeks, or to leave everything behind and to travel. It is important to meet someone who will choose you and be by your side no matter what. I hope that people will learn that love has to be smart.
I hope so, but life will show us if it's true or not, if people are ready to change their dating strategy or not.
If they are ready to be happy, because if you want to build long-term happiness, you have to think about smart love.
Yes.
Alesya, it feels so great to be filming this video with you. I have several videos.
I hope it's just the beginning of starting filming this video. I hope to see you in person.
Yes, I have several videos that we have filmed in our office, and I'm still not sharing them. We have filmed them before the war, and I hope that after all this madness is over, we will share them. It will be a special treat. Let's make a heart for our subscribers.
I'm not sure. I make my half of a heart.
So we make two halves, and you can imagine connecting them. I will press stop to this video. I will share it with our subscribers. And I hope that it is just the beginning, and we will film many more videos. We will introduce lots of couples with the help of Zoom dates offline, and they will spoil us rotten with photos of their engagements, weddings, and their newborns.
Yes,
Bye, guys.
that's true.